Welcome back, friends, to TV5 News at 9. We are talking about a really exciting fundraiser to help students right here in the community. Joining us this morning to tell us more about it is Mike Clark. How are you?
Good, Colette. Thank you.
Good, of course. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Mike, you're one of the organizers behind the fundraiser for the Holly Marie Schwind Scholarship Foundation. Now, before we get into the foundation and what you do, tell us a little bit about Holly.
Holly was born in Saginaw, yeah. June of 1974, okay. And lived in Saginaw Township. Attended the then St. Thomas Catholic School, yes. In the township through grade 8, advancing to Nouvelle and graduating from there. Along the way, she played a lot of sports.
Beautiful,
got
talented.
Involved with a lot of stuff. Was a real was a beast on the basketball floor. Number 22 from
wow.
From Nouvelle, 1988 to 1992. Wow. Went on to Northwood and came out with a degree. Worked her way up into a management position at a big Ford dealership up in Tawas, and owned her own home up in All Gray. Yeah. And she was like the rising star, yes. In our family, and the eldest child to my sister, and the eldest grandchild in a large group of siblings, yeah. That have now produced 15 other grandchildren. Wow. So she was the first one. Holly lost her life to gun violence, yeah. Labor Day weekend 2004, and that put us, that event, after working our way through the obvious, yes. Aftermath of what happens there, that put us on a path to always recognize and remember and exemplify the shining light that this young person was to us, yes. And to her friends. And so we started a little fundraiser and with this golf outing event, and leads to assisting a family putting a child through the Catholic school system.
Yeah. You know, let me tell you this. I've talked with Chris, Holly's mom, and she says there's not a day that goes by that she doesn't think about Holly, you know, and she's always wanted to do something to help others. And that's what this foundation that you started is all about. Tell us, why this foundation? Tell us a little bit about the foundation.
Well, again, we felt that we were deprived of somebody who was going to do great things, yes. Through the course of her life. And we wanted to take that feeling, yeah. and share with other youngsters, bright and rising stars in our community that went through the same learning process as Holly, not to be exclusive, and we're trying to branch out a little bit, but right now we recognize a young woman, a youngster, female, yes. In grade 8 at the Catholic elementary school, and she receives a scholarship for 4 years of a significant scholarship, yeah. And actually it's 2 a year now. That's so great. We have assisted 28 wow. young rock stars, yes. On their adventure in, yeah. Life. Yeah. The eldest is now probably in her early 30s, yeah. And she has a nursing degree and a family, and her kids go to school, and all the way up to the most recent recipients of the scholarship, which are a pair of twins, yeah. That we'll get to see again on the weekend, and their parents were classmates, wow. Of our Holly.
And I love it that the scholarships that Holly is living on, her legacy and her memories living on through all of these wonderful young women. Tell us a little bit about the golf outing.
Well, this is our 18th year, okay. And we use the facility at Swan Valley, Swan Creek. The generosity and largesse of the ownership at the creek, yes. Make this thing possible for us, so that we always pretty much stay on the positive side, so that we can keep feeding the kitty in terms of the scholarship money, yeah. That we pour out. So the event is a scramble. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. $75 entrance fee per person. We've got extra people typically, so it's easy to make a foursome up. We have a beautiful facility to work with. Start at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's a great lunch during the middle of the day, and we, through sponsorship and people in the community that engage, we are able to have some nice swag to give away too in raffles.
And I'm sure people right now, they're saying, oh my gosh, how can I get involved? Can people still register?
Oh yeah.
Let people know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's any number of ways to get a hold of us. Obviously, there'll be something that you and
We're gonna put that on
team
our
will put
website,
up. There is a flyer.
Okay.
My telephone number is available. I'm right here in Saginaw.
Okay.
That will be part of the information that stays with you.
Yes.
I
love it.
This is what we do. This is,
It is.
we don't have any other distractions or anything else that we work on this time of year.
Well, thank you for what you're doing for all the young people out there in the community. We do appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in today. Thank you so much. Again, the golf outing is Saturday, August 13th, and you can find more information in the hot link section of WNEM.com.